Hey guys, Enzo and Andrew,
How's it going?
Engineering, how are we? We thought we'd do a little video today. It was more, this kind of the dust has settled and everything with our opening and a lot of work that we've got going on at the moment all around the country. And we thought we'd take this opportunity to probably address a few, and thank a lot of people, and including clients and all that. We've had a pretty full-on 6 months.
It's been amazing. So today, really, as best we can calculate, is our 6-month milestone, and we have been absolutely overwhelmed by the response, the success, and the feedback that we've got, and some of the achievements that we've got under our belt. And it's all in thanks, no small part, to all you folks out there, to our customers, and to all the people who have supported us.
Yeah, and I think we've had a massive following on YouTube, which has been great. Obviously all the distributors that have helped us, not only to finish off jobs, but to even help us build the demo room that we built in Perth. We've had Kent from Audio Active, which has helped us a lot with the Row 1 and a lot of our jobs that have Mths and Anthem products in them.
Paul Clark and Jordan at Cogworks.
Yeah, Paul Clark and Jordan at Cogworks, who have been phenomenal. They support us with Trinov and Severtson and a few other products that they do as well, Lumigen. A big thank you obviously to Gerben. Gerben is head of Priscilla, who's obviously supplied us,
and Kaleidoscope
and Kaleidoscope, who obviously, if you haven't seen the other videos we've got, which we've interviewed Gerben, where he's obviously provided us the speakers for our demo room. Massive support unit for us.
And he brought in the Kaleidoscope as well. But Gerben's a real wealth of information, but he's ex-DTS, so he really knows his stuff in terms of producing sort of cinematic results, and he's been a great resource to us, so thanks to Gerben. Shimon,
which he looks after us for all our ELAN. He also does a lot of security automation. He's also got a few products that we do use, Denon, Marantz
and things like that.
He also is very involved with James speakers. He's a big fan of James speakers, and we'll be looking at that shortly. I'm pretty sure we're probably missing.
Look, I'm sure we've forgotten. I'd like to thank Ben at Smart Integration Group. He's our Control 4 guy, and Ben is fantastic as well.
Looking at you just reminded me of Matt Walker from
Matt
BenQ.
Walker, of course, Matt.
I've got the same head.
So, we've had overwhelming support, but look, the biggest thing is that we've been surprised by the response on our YouTube videos, so we'd really like to hear from you guys. We have taken notes of the videos we've had. We haven't been able to respond really well because we've been in the middle of...
So busy.
We've been run off our feet. And we've been finishing the cinema, which is off to the side here, and we'll do some more videos on that and what's inside it. But it's absolutely kick-ass. So, but it's just the response from the public. We thought we'd be doing a few small jobs in Perth. We're now doing jobs all around Australia. We're doing jobs in the US as well. We're doing room designs for customers in the US. We're shipping product all over Australia. We're manufacturing over 100 of our own manufactured and specially designed acoustic panels all around Australia. We've had more projects than I can keep track of at the moment.
I think when we first started, because of the type of product that we do, we don't tend to really do much under $30,000. Obviously we will, that's not an issue, we treat everyone equally, but a lot of our product is a lot more high-end cinemas, anywhere from 50 to 200 grand, 300 grand. So we didn't really, like Andrew's saying, anticipate that we'd be doing that many projects a year. In saying that, we're on to our, I think from memory it's our 12th project now, which had an inquiry from Christchurch. And I think a lot of it's got to do with the fact that, we're very real as people. We're not salespeople. We don't carry stock. We're not pushy. A lot of it is customer service based, huge. And I think a lot of that also comes down to the credibility that's been built by Andrew's wealth of knowledge, because this guy's probably one of the most experienced in the country. And I think people just are hearing a different language from us, and then when they're going into their retail stores, they're not getting that same language. And in defence to the retail stores, they are there to move boxes, that's their business, and whereas we're the other way.
I think, we sat down the other day and tried to work out what we've done that's different, and I think the thing for us is we start with the end in mind. So we ask people what they want. We ask them, how many people are going to use the room, what you're going to use the room for, We ask a lot of questions about what the customer wants and where they want to go.
Yeah.
And we then go through the design process. And one of the last things we do is once we've worked out what the room needs, then we start to match up product that has to go in the room. And that means that we don't make mistakes. We make our mistakes on the computer, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, look, for us, getting the foundations right, room design is probably takes up a lot of our time per project, because we make sure that, you know, the client, we build it to the best that room's capable of. So that room might be able to handle, for argument's sake, 11.4.6. Maybe the client can't afford that at the moment, but the foundations are there. The client likes that.
That saves money because it's a cheaper upgrade path, and it's all been considered, even if they just put 5.1 in there. But we're also big believers in getting that base layer right.
Yeah, and look, you know, again, a lot of the people that have contacted us aren't even based in Perth. Yeah. We do have projects here, and we've got some really phenomenal ones here. But you know, again, we had one from Christchurch recently. We've got 2 guys in the US that have reached out. And for us, we're not trying to boast about what we've succeeded. I think the industry needs to understand that it's changing and evolving.
Yeah, and I think customers really want to be looked after. They want.
Well, they're spending a lot of money. That's the other thing too.
Yeah,
so.
and I, you know, we keep talking about this performance value thing, and you know, this philosophy that no matter how much you've spent, you have the right to expect 100% of the capability of that equipment. There's no point in putting equipment into a room and then missing out on performance. You deserve to get the best sound that that equipment can deliver, the best picture that that equipment can deliver, regardless, as opposed to the current philosophy where you get given a bunch of boxes, you take them home, maybe they send out an installer, he whacks it all on the wall and leaves, and you're left not knowing, you know, where you're at. At least with the process that we believe in, you know, everything's measured, you've got calibration, you know that everything's right, and for us that's a deep level of concern. Yeah. So, you know, if we had our way, you know, I'd like to see the industry change so that everybody does this. You know, obviously, you know, we've found that we think this has struck a nerve, but most of all, look, we're just incredibly grateful to you all. So thank you very much. Thank you for following our YouTube videos. Thank you for being patient with us for not posting YouTube videos. Thank you for being our customers to those guys who are, and the people who have trusted us. We've got some customers out there who
never met us.
Yeah,
just all phone. I'm looking at you, Brian and Chris, especially,
and Andy over in the US.
Yeah.
Look, and you know, we've got customers in Perth here who have taken their projects elsewhere and they've been laughed at, and you know, we've then taken the project on. We know that the job's a challenge, but that's what we live for, you know. So. Look, please, we'd love to hear your feedback and thoughts. We just wanted to say a really big thank you to everybody. We're very, very grateful for this. We are now working in an industry that we love and we're extremely passionate about, and with customers who are getting the results they wanted. So, you know, we're both, and I must say, the other thing before I forget, I'm very grateful to Enzo too. Enzo's come on board and he's given so much to this business and so much support to me. And this business simply would not exist the way it does without him. So big kudos to you as well.
No, and for me the same. You know, I worked in hospitality for many years, and that's probably where my customer service aspect is next level. And you know, I have this massive passion for home theatre. That's how I met Andrew, because he helped me with my room with calibrations, and I wanted to take this up when I moved to retail in this industry. It just wasn't making me happy, and we were just moving flavour of the month, and really I wanted to do something that was more customer service based and more about building grand cinemas, big cinemas, luxury cinemas, I guess they call them. Also doing small stuff,
but doing the best we can for a person.
Doing the best, and one of my philosophies is give as gain. So what you put out is what you get back, and I think if you treat people, you know, great, they're not a number, they're a person. You know, they're spending a lot of money. A lot of these people have saved up a lot of money, and they're all of a sudden spending it. You know, to spend 50 to 100 grand on a room,
it's a big investment.
It's a big investment, considering people don't know what happens next. But for me, I didn't have a lot of knowledge in relation to cinema building, and that's where, you know, Andrew, again, with all your experience and everything, has been a massive asset. And again, this business wouldn't be as successful because he's the one with the knowledge, even though I'm the one that's looking after the front of the business. We make a really good team.
Yeah, it's been great.
He calls us Laurel and Heidi. I tend to think whatever, but yeah. Fat and Skinny. We'll rename the YouTube channel Fat and Skinny. But look, I think, again, big thank you. It has been very overwhelming. All our suppliers have been great. Any questions, anything you want us to maybe start doing, any recommendations, any suggestions, any thank yous to us, please put them down at the bottom. We'll read them all. Like I said, we love what we do. This isn't a job anymore for us. It's been a long time that we both kind of get up and essentially enjoy what we do, and it's great. It's very refreshing.
Yeah.
And not that we've had a boring life. I mean, this bloke here is a robotics engineer, a diver. He's probably one of the best cave divers in the world and doesn't even know it. No, he knows it. And stuff that is interesting stuff. But is it a passion? Some people for no. I think this is completely different.
I think, and we don't want to drag so much longer, but something you said made me realise that people put a massive amount of trust in us. Someone recently sent us a deposit for a home theatre in the other side of Australia. They haven't met us. They put money in our bank, and, that's an immense risk for them. They don't know that we're going to just take off and go to the Bahamas, which I'd like to do.
Yeah.
Hi, Brian. So people have trusted us, and we intend to work very hard to maintain that trust and to look after you. So look, I think that's enough ranting and raving, but we just wanted to say thank you. This is a big milestone for us. We're really excited about the next 6 months. Who knows what's going to happen then, but we welcome you to join us on our journey and enjoy, and hopefully one day you become a customer of ours and we get to deliver great results for you too. So thank you very much.
And guys, again, big thank you. My phone's always on. Any questions, anything, please give us a call. Please subscribe. Keep an eye out. We're trying to obviously step this up. So, we'll do some more stuff.
Keep an eye on the YouTube channel. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys.